don't do nothing. It's like he don't even play. Hey, now that's comp man. We don't want to play nothing. Huh? Nah, I'm about to. I got to do this
now
one
we
thing.
We find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Brooklyn Beats and the Minnesota Vikings. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Mario.
Jackson. It's caught to Charles. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 11 yards there, first down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Defenses always have a goal of holding a runner under 100 yards. Well, he went over 150 last week, won NFC Player of the Week award honors. And guess what? He's got a chance to do it again because of that vision he has. He sees holes that maybe don't exist.
5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
49, guys. Mike, 49. I got you.
Throwing is Jackson. He's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. That sack by Tremaine Edmonds.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. On first down, Peyton. And he'll be taken down at the 18. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They'll try the left side. Peyton. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Peyton. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They'll try the left side. Peyton. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 12 yards there as they move the chains. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, it usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. The battle for it, and it's intercepted. Quincy Wilson with the INT. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual-type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
At the 27-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground, this time with Charles. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They go play action now. Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
86 speed.
They'll try the left side. Peyton. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now. It's Brooklyn in possession. They've got a 3rd down and a yard to start things out.
Yeah, he's 95 speed now.
Now a give, right side. Peyton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
I think it's a limit on everybody, though.
There at a 1st down.
Since he went up 4, like Baltimore limit by 94 speed.
From short yardage, trying to pick up 1st downs. That big guy, oh, he's a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
Recon, 132 fighter.
They'll run on 1st down. Peyton. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Jay gave me that nigga, yeah.
They come out here.
Oh, yeah, Jay Will gave me that white, yeah. The comp blew him out.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Yeah.
And
He
they'll
called
actually
timeout.
lose a little bit of
Timeout,
yardage here.
out.
Back to the 2. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defensive front there. They held their ground, pretty much stoned them on that play, and ended up creating a lost yardage play.
Yeah, drop them from the 1 back to the 2. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. And now they'll throw with Allen. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. 23 yards the pickup there.
Fuck,
A big play like that looks familiar, doesn't it? Like we saw a week ago, reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Nothing wrong with being explosive, nothing wrong with being electric, nothing wrong with carrying it over from the previous week off to a really, really hot start.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
On 2nd down, Cook. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays.
35's the mic. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah.
To throw is Jackson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. How about the safety, Minka Fitzpatrick, swooping in for the sack. So on 4th down, on comes the Viking kicker, Daniel Carlson. Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt. The kick by Carlson is good. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the 2nd quarter now, and we do have our first points, a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, the action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who could gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
And feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost you a game or win you one.
On 1st down, Peyton. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Coming up at the half, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now a give right side. Peyton. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 18 on the play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Peyton. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
He's just supposed to be 3-0. He only up 3.
It'll be 2nd and 6.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain.
He only up 3,
could
be 3-0.
That's here on 2nd down.
On second down.
Yeah, 3-0. That'd be
And
going
he
too much
is
for my
met in
man.
his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
Anthony Barr got a real education at UCLA and playing not just his normal position of stand-up outside linebacker, but down defensive end. So he had to incorporate a variety of moves, take on bigger people. So he learned great leverage while he was there. That really helps him when he's trying to stop people running the ball.
Born in South Bend, Indiana. Thought about going back to go to Notre Dame, but you're right. Great career at UCLA and now a great career in the NFL. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one.
First down, Pete's.
Nigga, we didn't think he coaching, nigga.
Back two, the mic. Mike, back two. Mike, back
I'm
two.
drunk too, G.
Bang, 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 bang.
They'll run on first down. Peyton.
Let's go. Hey, Biggs. Hey, Biggs. Hey, Biggs. It's 7. Hey, Biggs, it's 7-3 over here, Biggs. It's 7-3 over here, Biggs.
First half is winding
It's 7-3 over
down.
here.
And his guys have
Hey,
taken the lead.
Hey, Biggs. Biggs.
So they're able to capture the
Big,
lead
it's
here
7-3
just
over here.
before halftime.
And not only that, they
7-3
get the ball
over
to
here.
start the second half.
That's right.
This is almost like basketball down the
Yeah,
stretch,
got it,
right? Where you get
coach.
the 2-for-1 situation where you try and get 2 shots to your opponent's
I win,
one.
man. The
In this
cast up, though.
situation, they got the touchdown. They'll get another shot at to start the second half.
Could be a big
I
turnaround.
don't want to hear that shit, G.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over.
Yeah, coach.
But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. He was trying to get it to Taywan Taylor, and now it's third down.
And 6 yards to go.
The Vikings on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6. This time they stay on the ground, and he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
Hey, man, this still the same old deal, G. Y'all made some idea with that nigga. It's still the same old deal.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Ain't nothing special over here.
Slam, slam, slam. Check 50, check 50. Check 50.
They'll run for it. Cook. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
He got 10 rushes for 19 yards.
So we've reached intermission
Yeah,
here in a
we shut that
low-scoring
shit
game.
down. What we
7-3
doing?
is our score. As we'll head down to
Oh, you think we
Orlando, that's where
doing?
we
It's
find
over
our
with.
man
He's
Jonathan
7-3. Once I
Coachman
score
at our
one time,
EA
it's
Sports
over.
halftime report. Coach.
You knocking his fronts out.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Hey, I'm killing Dale with the run, G. I don't think I threw the ball smart like one time. I'm about to eat him up with the run, then I'm going to open his ass up. My girl mad because she come on the game.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects,
You got Hunt on the
tendency
wrong
breakers,
side.
or counters,
That's
as
why
I
you get
also
no
like to
sack.
call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the
Hey, Post Malone out here, coach. Post Malone out here, coach.
Touchdown.
Post Malone, nigga.
Josh
Let's go.
Malone His
Hey,
fourth
Biggs.
touchdown on the year.
Hey, Biggs, they can't
And
fuck
his
with
guys
Post
are going
Malone,
to
dude.
add on to their lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier
And then-
than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty.
His name
especially when
Josh
it's done
Malone.
like that
Just
for a
nigga
touchdown.
can't stop him from
The
the post.
throw, the catch,
They can't
and
stop
how about
him
the
from
run
running the
after
post.
to get it to the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Quiet Iverson.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Maybe he fucking
And
dead
no
up.
run back here.
Yeah,
This
he
will be
never
a
did
touchback,
this.
and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Hey, we out here goddamn hoping for Jesus.
Here are the Vikings
We
now
hoping
to
for
start
Jesus
their
out
next
here.
drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder
Let me
against the
find out Mario
boulder and
back on
start
this shit.
pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Pick sixes. Damn.
So one play, and they're
Tell
already
them niggas
just
stop
shy of
playing with you,
midfield.
Tell them niggas stop playing with you, dude.
Now it's Jackson. Flushed out right.
This nigga
His
can't even
throw
throw. This can't throw for shit,
incomplete.
G.
Stephon Diggs, his
Hey,
intended
let me find out
receiver.
their quarterback,
And that'll bring
God.
up second down.
Had the right
He
idea
found out
there,
that they
trying to throw it
quarterback
to the
moved.
sideline, but he let him just a little bit too
That
much,
nigga
trying to get it out
that-
to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground incomplete.
Yeah, from cute out.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and
Try that
10.
nigga quarterback booty.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. 16 yards
Killer,
of
give me a
first
pick,
down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe,
That
but
last pick.
there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him
I
going.
was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first time. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Uchenna Nwosu in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Let's go, nigga. I'm fucking tired of playing this nigga right here, Biggs. This nigga you had problems with. This nigga you had problems with, Biggs.
So after the sack, here's second and 14. Jackson now. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? They'll run it. Here's Cook. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. Following the good run by Cook, here's another first and 10. Here's Jackson, eluding the pressure right. And Diggs has it. And he's brought down. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's...
And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Dalvin Cook, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14 to 10. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Big, what you doing over there?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
They got Mario
to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, but a little bit keep it away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Just like that. Just like that.
Allen off the play fake. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Good job by this defense, and now playing what they call complementary football. Offense scores a touchdown for them, so they come right out, force what should be a 3-and-out, and keep the momentum squarely on their side.
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's...
And now off to the races, down the right side.
Damn, they scored on me.
Vikings.
Yeah,
a great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead.
That's just so weak. They let the run.
Carlson up and good. And it's now 17-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
You gotta hit the right angle, that's all.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Not Biggs want to talk, G. Get out of here, Biggs.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3-and-out.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Jones. And some room to roam now. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Ronald Jones, his first touchdown on the year. And his guys have once again taken the lead.
Nigga. Don't play with me.
Solid job up front. Really just a solid job.
He pushed everybody to the other side.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown.
I'm over here on my hand dog. I'm about to beat the fuck out of this kid. Who my Biggs was.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
I want to enter Devin Cook.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this.
You know
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Look at it.
Hey, watch the slant.
Play action. It's Jackson.
Let's go. Let's go, D.
And he can't find
Let's
the
go.
receiver, and he's brought down.
You got that
He's
deep,
the one
that
to
pressure.
get him, and that is
Pressure
sack
bust
number
Mike,
7 for him on the year.
At all.
And on third
That's
down,
why
a
I'm glad
nickel
ref gave me that
formation
nigga.
here
I'm
defensively.
glad ref gave me this left tackle. I ain't worried about that.
49's the mark. 49's the mark. Watch QB.
From the gun, it's Jackson. He's going to let this one go deep. This is intercepted. Picked by Ronnie.
Good deal. Call him timeout. Let's go, Dev. President start. It's 21-17. I picked him off. His full quarter. He should. I mean, now it's third down. I don't know what he's gonna do. Yeah, it's third down. He probably had to throw it. Yeah.
Harrison.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2. On third down, Peyton. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
You got tight. You got tight right there. Kill.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And no, it's incomplete.
Fuck that up,
the 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position.
I know, that shit crazy.
Keep it up. Kill. Check.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go
It's
down.
21-17.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Joker.
Yeah, eating the clock. He's about to hack that bitch.
After the sack on first down, Jackson, and he's got this one complete
that was
to
good. That was a dangerous
pass.
pass.
9 there as that sets him up
That was a
better for
dangerous
3rd
pass,
down.
G.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's
That was
trying
a
to do
dangerous
is make the
pass,
defender
too.
think he's going upfield
He made that
for a
shit,
deeper
that was a
route,
pass.
and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts
Yeah,
towards
got
the
the
middle of
ball.
the field. And now what he's
Yeah,
trying to
eating
do
the clock,
is use
though.
his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Mike 35.
Jackson from the shotgun.
He dropped it. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Complete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. They have not gotten him going at all. Trying to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard,
And he punt that shit dumb as hell. Started trying to.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. On play action, Allen letting one fly deep for Cooper. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back absolutely crucial to their chances of trying to win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. That's good for 28 yards. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give him 7 there on the first down carry. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll keep it on the ground. Peyton, and he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. So Allen's going to look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, incomplete.
Yeah, he is
turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
You can't even throw it to the nigga because nigga's so worried about him.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
It's just, I can't throw it to him. That's all it is. I got to be. I know.
They'll try the left side. Peyton. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd
I can't even throw it
and 4.
to that shit weak.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Yeah, but I still want to go to Boss Moss, G. And I still want to throw it to Boss Moss, G.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Niggas is... I still want to throw it to my niggas, G. I can't throw it to my niggas.
56.
They'll keep it on the ground. Peyton, and he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third. Here's Allen to throw it.
Ooh.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. Throwing now is Allen. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Look at him, we ain't talking about
this
you.
This is taking about 7
yards. We ain't even talking about you, G. Calm down.
The time of factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things out at the 25.
Hey, my niggas some dogs, coach.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be.
Ooh, let's go. Pick,
It's
baby.
intercepted. Picked off at the 46.
I'm going to throw the ball small.
Agreed, that's twice now in this fourth quarter.
He won't get ball small.
A lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
So after the INT, it's Allen. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
2 years. The first year,
Well,
I took my time throwing to him, but the first year, he was
right
thinking
after
up
a
superstar,
turnover,
and the
you
next
count on
year,
the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Well, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One
That's why I'm
play
like
into the
Nick
end
Dublin,
zone.
that nigga.
Setting out to kick this
Yeah,
one away,
ball.
and off it goes. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. On second down now, it's Cook. He'll have a first down past the 40. And down to the 28-yard line. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
I do got a fast move line.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Now that white 95
One last shot for Jackson. Now a desperation throw. And this is intercepted. And that should do it.
Let's go, nigga. Give me this win, Dale. Give me this win.
So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And they were booing Charles by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for Brooklyn, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, it was a good first month, but they'll fall to 4-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Devin Cook's cold for dogs. I already know who to worry about. Because I used to play with the niggas. Devin Cook and them picks. Yeah.
Watch me celebrate like copy.
Wow.
I do my dance, jump in the dance, numb in the dance. I deal with the hands, thought he could guard me. I ruin they plans.
I thought I ain't gonna lie, I thought you was gonna win. I'm like, damn, I can't. Yo, run if you would have ran. I mean, we was stopping in the beginning, and you started breaking loose. God damn.
They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when they tackle like damagers. They react laid back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Keep the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Hit dogs, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield that you see in my war, you guarantee you be emerging victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears is glorious. I
I'd rather be the one that beat you though, cause you be his stick, you be, what's his name, big, so that kind of helped me out.
Watch me celebrate, I'm cocky. I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man up, man. Oh, there with the hands. Thought they could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash. Put in the gas. I will not crash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash.
That one linebacker 95 speed caught up to his ass.
I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best because I am. It's noted in keeping it low key. I can talk with the D like a turkey, or run straight through the D like a train. This shit we ain't taking no losses. It's all about
He
making
talking about that 6'6" receiving game.
He call himself making a name. I put on the jets, the coach regret even team around to the tumble. Next time me humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. Trying not to fumble.
Damn, G, I need that man, big. I had 2 running backs. I gotta give it all the other talent I gave away. I don't need no more.
Pocket like plastic. Look on the blitz, pass it. Got it on smash.
I'm good. Rep gave me that left tackle because I ain't get sacked not one time. But you got Hunter on the right side. I ain't get sacked not one time. Mark Cooper had 2 catches, 52 yards. He did all right. Who you talking about? Boss Moss? Oh, yeah. Oh yeah. I'm like, damn, G. Hey, dog, cause I'm like, damn, man, I can't throw the ball more, cause niggas be doubling the niggas, G. Yeah, he can't go for it on the 50. He can't go for it on the 50. He gotta be past the 50. He gotta be past the 50 to go for it. Call your timeout. Call your timeouts, and he's past the 50 though. He can do it. Call timeout and then screenshot that shit and put it in the chat. That's why I do. Screenshot that shit and put it in the chat. Say, hey, nigga, time to go for it. Gitter just came in the lead, trying to get ready. He's trying to get. He got a punt it, Joe. Yeah, he got his grass fit. What up? I'll be CJ one time. Yeah, he picked it off in the He can't go for it. He can't go for it. He can't go for it on the 50s. He gotta be past 50. What up? But they gonna make you hesitate because you ain't. Sometimes you be trying to run forward, they make you run back or something. That shit. They do that shit all the time. I thought he was gonna take it because I'm like, damn, he had all the momentum. I fucked that all up. I fucked that all the way up. He only 4-1 shit. I'm glad we beat you. But we stopped comp ass, so and niggas let comp be like 200-300. That's what I'm saying. My defense built for the run. I got all the linebackers, like one more linebacker. So nah, comp only had 42 yard rushing on us. He can't even rush on us, but he normally at the top of the league. He did decent. That's decent shit. He ain't bad. It just wasn't, he ain't get no 200 yards on us. We had 256 rushing yards on us.
Designer sneakers hurt my feet now. Every beat is getting
beat good, G. Cooked it. 95 yards, that's decent.
Different cities every week now.
Ronald Jones had 33 yards. I wanted to pop your quarterback.
30 different missions. When I speak, they listen. Couldn't find the social fishing. Who the crew, it wasn't you. I know it's true, cause you look like the opposition. Run it up, greatest
that was good, man, though. Yeah, you got better, though, there. First, I'm like, damn. It would be shot niggas out, but you played. I know we couldn't do shit. I couldn't do nothing either. After that pig, it was like pig. After pig, defense, stopping niggas.
My name, man. Ready? S-T-R-O. I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you.
What, you hitting R3?
I can't spend a day with you. I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade
yeah, that was. He was on 2nd and 20. I'm like, yeah, he gotta throw it. I can't really run it. Yeah. He gotta run. He gotta throw it now.
I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. We putting live from the winning side. Ready try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tie. You will never know, you ain't never try. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job. See that on my head is real good. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way when my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase up the rings. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase up the rings.
All you gotta do is say he went on 4th down on 50 shit.
What I do, lace up my shoes, chase W's, great colored coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP to league more valuable, they sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I didn't grab, but you can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, there's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit, your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me, naturally I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me, we ain't go together. Like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop, it's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired, can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe, never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way when my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street, case on the news. only reason why I do not get violent. Ay, cause he gave me patience. Ay, swear this all makes sense. Ay, when you making bands can make friends. Cause I know they tryna shit like Ray Bans. Got a bad little shorty wasting. And on it I ain't gotta pay rent. Ay, I know we the ones that ain't them. Put both hands together and I'm saying amen. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going bigger.
Yeah, stupid.
My game too cold, made a shiver, but I'm still a hot boy. Cool down, let it simmer. Hey.
Yeah. Y'all stupid. Y'all stupid as fuck.